Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm right behind the camera and today we are doing a blush declutter. These are all of my blushes, minus a few that are in my makeup drawer, and I will be going through them all and choosing which ones that will stay in my collection and which ones will go. There are a few in here that I haven't tested out yet, so be aware those will be staying. But without further ado, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell to get notified of all my future uploads, and let's go ahead and jump into this. So the first thing I have is the Jouer Duo. This is the Rose Gold Blush Duo and Marigold and Rose Petal. It looks like this, and I will be keeping. Next we have from Ofra the blush in Winter Rose Glow. It looks super cute, and this is just a great winter / fall blush, and I will be keeping that. From ColourPop we have the Vogue Pressed Powder Blush, and this is what it looks like. And I absolutely love the ColourPop formula, so I will be keeping that one as well. From Tower 28, I have the Beach Please in Power Hour, and I actually haven't used this yet. I swatched it, and I really like the color, but like I said, I haven't used it yet, so I am going to keep that. From Ofra, I have the Chick Lit Blush Duo from Samantha March, which looks like this, and I will be keeping that. From e.l.f., I have a blush / highlighter duo. This one is in Spiced Apple, and I actually don't really like this. This highlight is too dark. I kind of like the blush, but I have some other colors that look like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter. So we'll put that back there. Next, we have from ColourPop the Desert Rose Powder Blush, and I really like this color as well. It's got a nice kind of matte sheen to it, so I will be keeping. Next, from ColourPop, we have the Super Shock Cheek formula in Birthday Suit. I've used this a couple of times, and I am quite impressed with it, so I will be keeping that. Now, if you hear some kids in the background, I do apologize. We have some people over here, so I am filming this while I have guests. But next, we have the MAC. This is the Extra Dimension Blush in Dilly Dolly, and this is a super shiny formula, and I use it more like a blush topper, but I will be keeping that. Next, we have the Natasha Denona Blush and Glow, and I don't like this formula at all. I don't like the blush, and I don't like the highlight, so I will be getting rid of that. Next, from Gigi Gorgeous, I have the Only Blush Duo in Authentic and Pride, and I will be keeping this. It's got a sparkly side and a matte side, and I quite love them mixed together. Next, I have from Because Cosmetics, this is the Barely There Illuminating Blush. It looks really dark in the pan, kind of like a gray tone brown, but it looks really good on the cheeks, and I will be keeping that. From Milani, I have the Luminoso Baked Powder Blush, and I have only used this a couple of times, but the couple of times that I have used this, I quite like it, so I will be keeping. Another Ofra blush I have is the blush in Bellini, and this is a nice orangey kind of coral blush, and I like this formula quite a lot, so I will be keeping. From Kylie, I have the We're Going Shopping blush, and I am actually going to put this in my maybe pile. I'm not sure how I feel about this formula. It feels a little kind of dense, and I'm just not too sure, so we're gonna put this in the maybes. Next, I have from MAC, this is Peaches in the Sheer Tone Blush. I absolutely love this blush and the formula, so I will be keeping. Next we have from Rare Beauty, this is the Nearly Mauve Melting Blush. And it is a cream blush, and as you can tell, I actually use it. It's very messy and I like it, so I will be keeping. Next is my Believe Beauty. This is the Color Me Cream Blush in Doll Face. I haven't used this too much, but if you look at it, it's kind of like a dark reddish mauve color. And I think this would look great in the fall, so I am gonna keep this and use it more in the fall. Next from ColourPop is the Fresh and Peachy Pressed Powder Cheek Blush, and it looks like this. And I'm actually gonna get rid of this one. I believe my Ofra Peach Bellini blush looks a lot like this one, and I like that formula more than this one. So I will be passing this one along. From Milk Cosmetics, I have the Cream Blush Light in Sandy Cheeks. And I haven't used this but to swatch it, and I love the formula when I swatched it, so I can't wait to use it on my cheeks, so I will be keeping this. Next from Milani, I have the Dolce Pink Baked Powder Blush, and it's a nice pink kind of shimmery blush, and I will be keeping that. Next from Winky Lux, this is the Cheeky Rose Blush in the shade Crown. I absolutely love these blushes. They look like roses and they are just absolutely beautiful. I am in love with them, and the color payoff looks really good as well. So I will be keeping. The next one I have is from MAC. This is the Glow Play Blush in Cheeky Devil, and I have only swatched this. I haven't used it yet, but it seems really, really light on me, so I hope when I actually use it to test it out that it turns up on my cheeks. Otherwise, I will declutter this one, and I literally just bought it. So hopefully it turns up for me. Next, I have from Rimmel London this Maxi Blush in the shade Third Base. And I am not sure how I feel about this one. This is a shimmery blush. If you can tell, there's a little bit of sparkle to it. But I'm not sure about how the payoff is. I'm gonna have to swatch this. So I'm gonna put this in my maybe pile. From Patrick Ta, we have the She's Sincere Monochrome Moment Velvet Blush. This is a really pretty kind of nude neutral blush, and I will be keeping this. From Revlon, I have the Rosy Rendezvous blush, and I'm not too keen on this formula either. It's a little less payoff than I would have expected, and I'm gonna put this in my maybe pile as well. From Milani, I have, I think this is in Blossom Time Rose. This is a really pretty rosy blush, and I absolutely love the formula, so I will be keeping that. From Essence, we have the blush in the shade Beloved, and I actually like this. I haven't been reaching for it lately, but I like the formula. I like Essence and everything. I really like their mascara, and so I'm gonna keep this. From ColourPop, we have the Esmeralda Court of Miracles blush. This is a bright pink, and I'm going to be keeping that. It is Disney Princess, so hello, duh. Let's move some of these closer. And then next we have the NARS Deep Throat. I think, yes, this one is in the shade Deep Throat. And it is a kind of like a pinky color, and I will be keeping that. From Laura Mercier, we have the Rosé blush. It's a super pretty blush. It's nice and pink, and I will be keeping that. I like that formula as well. I have another Winky Lux blush. This one is in the shade Tea Time, and this is another cute blush. like the rose and everything. So I will be keeping that. Next, I have an Hourglass blush. This is in Diffused Heat. It looks like this, and I will be keeping that. Next, from Estee Lauder, I have the Pure Color Envy Sculpting Blush in Mauve Mystique, and it's broken right here, as you can tell, but I actually don't like this color anymore. I really don't want to get rid of it, but I think I'm gonna put this in my maybe pile. Yeah, let's put that in maybe. Okay, next I have a sample from Rare Beauty. This one is in the shade, if I can find it. I'm not sure, but we've got this, and I have not tried it yet. I've swatched it, and it looks really cute, so I'm gonna keep that. Next, I have from Phase Zero. This is the Making Moves blush, and it's like a nice orangey color. If I can open it, there we go. It's like an orangey brown shimmer color, and I will be keeping that. Next, from ColourPop, I have another one from that collection, it's Paletal, and this one is a nice coral as well. It's kind of a little deeper shade of coral, and it's really pretty, so I will be keeping that. From Milk Makeup, I have the Work Lip and Cheek. This is a cute little sample and everything. It looks like this, and I haven't tried it quite yet, but I really want to test it out, so I will be keeping that. From Patrick Ta, I have She's Passionate. You can see me, hello. And it's a nice orangey kind of color, and I will be keeping that. From MAC, I have the Powder Blush in Melba. There we go. And I really like this blush. It's got a really pretty sheen to it. The color is really pretty. I haven't used it quite yet, and I need to, so I really love it. Hello. But I want to use it really bad, so it'll probably go in my rotation next week. Next, from ColourPop, I have the Whole 9 Yards, and I think this one's the shimmer one that I have. Yes, this is the shimmer one, so it's got a little bit of sheen to it, and I love that. Last but not least, I have these two right here. The first one I have is Flower Beauty. This one is in Flower Pot's Sweet Pea, and it looks like this. It's kind of like a purpley pink, and I will be keeping that. Last but not least, I have the limited edition Love Wet n Wild in Mellow Wine, and there we go. And that is what it looks like, and I will be keeping this one as well. So let's go over to our maybes, and I'll swatch those. So first off, we have the Estee Lauder one. Let's see if I can, okay. So there's what that one looks like. My lighting sucks, I do apologize. I'm gonna get rid of that one. My Kylie We're Going Shopping is next. I think I'm gonna get rid of that one too. So this one is saying bye-bye. Next is the Rimmel Maxi Blush in the shade Third Base. Oh, like I can't even see that on me, so getting rid of. Last but not least, we have the Rosy Rendezvous by Revlon. And let's see how that one looks. That one is a really pretty like mauve-y color, so I'm gonna keep this one. So all the others I'm getting rid of. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, I forgot to get the blush out of my everyday makeup drawer, and these are the ones that I have in there. First off is the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush. This one is the Cheeks Out Crush on Cupid. It is a bright pink, but I absolutely love it on my cheeks. It does not look that pink when I put it on, so I will be keeping that. From Tarte, I have the Seduce Blush. I would declutter this one if it wasn't in a project pan. I don't like the formula, and I don't know. I just don't like it anymore, so that's what it looks like, and I have to keep that one. This one is also in a project pan. This is the Belle Enchanted Mirror, and it's such a pretty muted pink. It looks absolutely precious. It's also in a project pan, so I will be keeping that one. Last but not least, we have this Rare Beauty one in the shade Happy, and I actually really like this color, so I will be keeping this one as well. Now, so that goes back to all our blushes. Let's count how many we're keeping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. 41 blushes I am keeping. I didn't get rid of too many this time, but we'll see how everything goes with our next declutter in probably the end of this year, beginning of next. So thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I hope you remember to stay beautiful.